All right. Hello. Um, I guess this is the start of my vlog channel, or the vlog portion of my channel. I'm getting ready for diet break day. Friday, this coming Friday is diet break day because I have Friday, Saturday off. So if I do my diet break day Friday and I do a little bit of a carb overload and I don't feel so good the next day, at least I have the next day off, Saturday. So I'm in my car on my break, my 40-minute break at work right now. And I'm eating what I basically eat every single day. I like to eat in my car just because it's more private, and the speakers are a little bit better in here for when I watch my Netflix while I eat. So, I got WeatherTech mats. So, but yeah, this is what I eat on my break. I don't know if you guys can see that. So right here we've got some protein oats with some banana and some blueberries, and a fiber brownie crumbled on top. Gosh, what else is in there? I think that's about it. Oh yeah, some almonds on top. I'll show you guys that. I ate the other half after the gym today. So it's been about, I think, like 4 or 5 hours since my first meal. I usually like to space things out just so it's a little bit easier on my digestion. And then we got some oranges. And then we got this no-cal protein bar. I got a whole calorie schedule that I've basically memorized, so I really don't have to care too much about macros, as long as I know that my protein bars are 200 calories and 20 grams of protein, and I know how much protein, I know how much to weigh out for like the almonds and everything. I'll show maybe a little bit more tonight when I get home from work and I'm doing a little bit of food prep. And then right here we got some vitamins. I've taken most of my vitamins already. But this is an ashwagandha gummy, a fiber gummy for, probiotics, and the pill is a digestive enzyme pill. And then for my drinks here, we got a Diet Coke. Love me some diet soda. And then we got some water. I already drank most of it during work. And then in my bag, I also have a sparkling watermelon water. And then after the gym today, I already drank my protein and my BCAAs. So, I'll probably show a little bit more of my food prep when I get home from work, if I have time. But yeah, diet break day is coming up. I think tomorrow after the gym, I'm gonna try to eat most of this stuff after the gym. I really don't like eating a lot of stuff in the morning. It's just not who I am. But I think I'm gonna try to eat most of this stuff at least. Oh yeah, my protein oats, my celery, and my PB2. And then so I'm gonna try to eat some of it after the gym tomorrow, and then so yeah, I'm gonna start probably a 50-hour fast, maybe just a 40-hour fast. I never gone anything above, I think, 42 or 41. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this portion of the vlog. It's getting a little bit long, and I want to have time to eat my food. So I guess I'll see you guys when I'm home from work. All right. So I'm back home from work. And before I get my pajamas on and start making my dinner, I thought I would just explain a little bit more about meal one to you guys. My oatmeal is almost done in the microwave. Let me turn on the light over here. All right, so I've got meal one pretty much laid out on my bed here. Oh, there is my oatmeal. Let me grab that out the microwave. And then I'm just gonna mix up my oats while I explain a little bit. So yeah, I typically will solid fast, which is no solids. I'll typically solid fast for about 12 hours a day. And it might go a little bit longer if I get a workout in or not. Because, you know, sleeping in, you know, just things like that. Oops. 2 minutes. There we go. And so, I typically solid fast for about, 12 hours a day. Yep. And then I typically work out between like 7:30, 8 to like right around 10 I get out of the gym. So I typically just break my fast in my car. I have my protein oats there. I'll show you guys. I'll just explain a little bit. So I really wish I could switch the camera, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, so right here, don't mind my pajamas. So the first thing I usually eat is my protein oats, but those are in the microwave right now. But in the protein oats, I mix up about 110 grams of blueberries, 90 grams of bananas, 18 grams of almonds, and then on top, we got the fiber brownie. Oh yeah, and then on top we got the fiber brownie, and then also on top is the bananas and the almonds. The blueberries are pretty much mixed in. And then I, you know, before every meal, I take vitamins. This is actually my dinner vitamins. I don't know why I put these. Oh yeah, because I was making my dinner, and then I was like, I'm gonna show them. And then I typically have 100 grams of celery with some PB2. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit liquidy. Yeah, it's a little bit liquidy, but typically overnight the liquid will settle to the top, so you can just drain it, you know, once it's been overnight. And then I'll typically have like my BCAAs. And for my BCAAs, I use, oh my gosh, shut up. And so for my BCAAs, I use Beyond Raw. This is iced tea lemonade, so Arnold Palmer flavor. And then in my protein oats, this is the type of protein I mix. It's the Gold's banana cream. It's pretty good. And it bakes pretty well into the oats. And here's what the oats look like fresh out of the microwave, but I just have them sit overnight. They're a little bit liquidy right now, but like I said, they'll settle overnight. And so yeah, I'll typically mix in the blueberries, crumble the fiber brownie on top, and then the almonds and the bananas. And usually this, I try to fit it into one meal, but I usually don't have time to eat it all at once. So I'll usually end up splitting it into 2 meals, just because I usually do have to get to work at 11. But yeah, this is pretty much meal 1/meal 2. It's pretty much just one meal split into 2 sittings. And then I have my protein bar, Quest. Sometimes I have no-cal. Sometimes I have Legendary Tasty Pastries. Those are pretty good for macros. And like I said, I have a protein bar as long as it's 200 calories or less. A little bit more than 200 calories isn't a big deal, as long as it has at least 20 grams of protein. And with my current diet, I'm eating about roughly 2,000 calories to 2,100 calories. Usually anywhere from 145 to 150 grams of protein. And I weigh 145. So, and I'm usually able to lose like half a pound to a pound a week, depending on how dedicated I am to my diet and exercise and things like that. It's not as easy to lose weight when you're leaner. It's really not. Cause when I was 230, when I was over 230, felt like the weight just fell off of me. And now that I'm like in the 140s, it's really stubborn. I really want to cut down to 140, upper 130s, and then hop back on my bulk. But that's going to do it for meal one, explaining, and then I will explain my dinner as soon as I have everything here on my bed. All right, so on to the last meal of the day. Don't mind the docuseries in the background. I'm watching the Aaron Hernandez documentary. Very good, by the way. Last meal of the day. Well, let's start off with my drink. Right here we got an iced coffee. It's just a black coffee. Well, actually right now I found some hazelnut ones at Walmart that only had 2 calories. So it's basically nothing. I mean, you're probably going to burn the calories drinking it. So I found a hazelnut coffee at Walmart, like last week, I think it was. And then I put a cup of unsweetened almond milk just for some flavor. And 30 grams of sugar-free caramel coffee syrup. I don't know how many calories. I know I get 1 gram of protein from the almond milk, but it might be like 30 calories for the almond milk, 2 calories for the coffee, which is like nothing. I think it's like 30 calories because the only calories are really coming from the almond milk. And then my first thing that I eat is this burrito. And on this burrito, there's 28 grams of Kraft fat-free cheese, 56 grams of Oscar Mayer natural turkey, and then that wrap is what is that? It's a carb counter wrap. So it's low carb, only 50 calories. And then I also put some corn on there too. This is just 90 grams of corn. And then 140 grams of apple, 95 grams of carrots. In my with my apple, I dip this in there. It's Oikos 000. And then I got some sugar-free barbecue sauce to dip my carrots in. Pretty good. And then this is my dessert. 9 sugar-free gummy bears and 4 sugar-free Atkinson's peanut butter bars, which are basically like sugar-free Butterfinger bites. And then a little, this is a fudgesicle no sugar added fudgesicle. So yeah, just about everything I showed. I think I showed just about everything I showed that I eat in a day. And yeah, I have I have the grams pretty much memorized for everything, like for when I'm measuring it and everything. Last night I kind of cheated a little bit on my diet. I had some Halo Top with some sugar-free wafers last night. I'm not gonna lie, I cheated a little bit. But it's about the weekly calories that count. If you mess up one day, it's not going to impact your weight loss. Just like how I have a diet break once every 2 weeks. It really doesn't matter. As long as you stick to your diet in the long term, you're going to see the benefits. But yeah, that's basically it. A lot of my friends have said, like, how do you eat this stuff every day? How do you eat protein bars every day and protein oats and it's like I'm used to it. I like it. I mean, my coworker was just telling me, shout out to Ali. He was telling me about this guy that ate like steak for every single meal and he was incredibly lean. I don't remember his name. Might have been like Jordan Peterson, I think it was. Yeah, so it is 9:22 p.m. I usually eat my last meal between 9 and 10. Just took a little bit longer because I did the explaining thing. And then I usually take, like I said, I usually take my vitamins before each meal. And that's pretty much going to do it. I usually go to bed around midnight, wake up around 6:30, 6:40, and go to the gym. Today I actually hit a new PR for reps with a max weight that I did for deadlift. So I did 210 pounds for, I think it was 6 reps. And I recorded myself doing that. I don't know if I'll show it. If I got it, and I can figure out a way to show it, I'll show it right here. But otherwise, that's it. I think the video showed me repping it 2 times. So that's gonna do it for the vlog today. I might vlog tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I don't really think there's gonna be much to vlog tomorrow. And then I gotta figure out a way to edit all this together and get it out on my YouTube channel, so that'll be fun. Yeah, potentially starting a 40-hour, maybe a 50-hour fast tomorrow. So I better eat all my breakfast in one sitting after the gym. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Again, I'm watching the Aaron Hernandez docu-series on Netflix. It's pretty good. I'm on episode 2 of 3. I just finished House of Cards last week. All 6 seasons. Did not like season 6. Okay, I'm wasting too much time. I need to eat my dinner. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Potentially tomorrow. Potentially diet break day. I don't know. We'll see how things work out. I'll see you guys later. Peace.